Hello everyone, Zen by Heaven Studio. My name is Gisela, and the project that I'm gonna make today is gonna be pillar candles. It's gonna be 3 different sizes, and we're gonna be using imitation of gold leaf, and the fragrance oils that I'm gonna use is gonna be eucalyptus spread mint, and we're gonna use paraffin wax. Okay, second. So what we're gonna do first is we're gonna shred the leaves. This is the silver. I had these containers from the Dollar Tree, so they're perfect. This is this rose gold. Let me show you how they look, and they're quite sticky. So this is how they look, and when you will have to break them apart, and trust me, they stick, they're spread. I think this is 10 times worse than glitter. Sorry, but this is really a thing that you have to like to work. A lot of people use this for embossing and racing stuff. Did I say it right? I'm not sure if I said it right, but you know, yeah, racing things that they cut. And okay, so I think that's quite enough. Trust me, a little bit goes a long way with this thing, so you don't have to go crazy on okay. We're gonna break it, and I got this on Amazon. Actually, it came on the set of 3, but I think you can buy it individually if you only want a color. So where oh, where okay, here it is. Hold on a second. All right, so I already took care of the silver one, so I'm gonna show you guys to break it apart, because some pieces might be full leaf, and you can use your hands, but sometimes they will stick to you. And if I cut it like this, it's less. So we got the gold. So you can see, if I do it with my hands, you might have to kind of stretch it, and that means you're gonna break it, and it's gonna be sticking more to your fingers, and I don't like that. So I'd rather cut it in little pieces. You can use something like this in candle, like in soy wax. If you do, I recommend not to use a lot, because normally if you pour it with your wax, along with your wax, it will stick to the bottom, so it won't float, and if it flows, it will be very, very little. So this is a nice touch that you can kind of sprinkle on top once your candle is set, not a lot. Once again, keep it away from your wick. But it has a nice effect, especially if you want to add that extra shimmer to your candle. Okay, so I think we did pretty good. You can always separate it a little more. Once it's already cut, it will be easy. So we already have our 3 colors set. Right now I'm gonna start with a small amount of wax. So we're gonna have 3 pillar candles, so I'm gonna need more than a pound. Sorry. Okay, so I have 1 pound 96 grams here. So I'm gonna melt this, and we're gonna move to the next step. At the same time, I'm gonna put this away because I don't think we're gonna need any more. So hold on tight, I'll be back, guys. Okay, so while my wax is warming, it's melting, I'm gonna put the pin on the wick, on the mold of the body. If you have this, good. If you don't, then you will have to, I hope that you already figured out the wick that you want to use, and you know you have to put the wick through and all that. I love to use my pins because they give me the freedom of using, you know, especially when I want to figure out the wick. I already know the wicks for these pillars, but I like the fact that I can just put the wick when I want. The wigs, the pins of the molds, I got them on the marketplace on Facebook. Yep, I know. I took the chance. I know some people don't feel comfortable buying from the marketplace and Facebook, and recently there being a lot of scams and stuff like that. But my advice is ask a lot of questions, keep constant communication with the person that you buying from. I wouldn't recommend to buy fragrance oils because fragrance oils have a lifespan, so you don't know how long the fragrance oil has been sitting there, or how much exposure it had to the light, because it's not just how old, but if it's exposure to the sunlight and stuff like that, that also affects the fragrance oil. My wax still melting. So now you guys can see I have my pin inside. The molds, I think Candle Science, Wooden Wick, Candles and Supply, they all had this type of molds for you guys to use. Well, to use and to buy, I'm sorry, to make this type of candles. So just hold on a second. Be back. Okay, I'm back. I have my wax. Let me move this a little further back. So the temperature for my wax right now is 244. So I'm gonna take the time now to add my stearic acid. One of the reasons I like to add the stearic acid is because it helps the paraffin to release from to shrink to the mold, and it also hardens the paraffin a little more, so the candle lasts longer. But it also gives them a nice, more shiny, opaque look, depending on the paraffin wax that you're using. So this is 2 ounces. Yeah, 2 ounces of that I'm using per pound of paraffin wax, straight paraffin wax. Now I'm gonna have my bibar. Just a second. This is my bibar 103, and for this I'm only gonna use a little bit. So you don't need a lot. Nope. Nope. Stop. Alright. So we're going to mix our wax a little more, just to be sure that our bibar is completely melted and mixed with our wax. I'm not gonna use no color because I want the flakes to be noticeable. But even with color, it will be noticeable. But I think for the look that I want, color, no color is best. All right. So the temperature right now is 204. So our wax is still a little hot. I'm gonna wait at least until it gets to 190 so I can add the fragrance oil, and I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna do. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. My wax now is 190. Let me get my scale, and I'm gonna use one ounce and a half of eucalyptus spread, man. Here we go. Oh, I forgot. I haven't used this one. Go. Ah. Really? There you go. Okay. So I'll use 1.5 ounces. That would be approximately 12%. But I'm using it because I add also the Viber and the other additives. So we're gonna mix it. Ooh, this smells good. All right. So bear with me, guys. Okay, so I'm done mixing the fragrance oil. Now the wax is 165. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pour. Don't worry if you don't have enough. It's okay. You're gonna wait at least 5 minutes. I don't know where to put this. Let me take this out. We're gonna wait at least 5 minutes. And we're gonna empty this back in the container so we can do the flakes. So let's wait for 5 more minutes. I'll be back. Okay, so we're back. 5 minutes have passed. So we're gonna grab our container and empty it back on your jar. You want to create like a little filling so the flakes can stick to it. So let me take this up, because this one is a little taller. I'm gonna go around the sides just a little. And pour in it. And while we take care of this ones, we're gonna pour the rest on the tall one.
Did I scare you?
It is a little hot, so we're gonna start doing the silver. You're just gonna go kind of like a sprinkle around. And because you're putting it on the side of the candle or the pillar, you don't have to worry much. Okay. Then we can bring the rest back. Then you're gonna make little pressure with your finger. It's not really hot. You just want the silver to stick, so when you pour the wax, it doesn't spread all over. So you're just gonna tap. Be sure that you remove it from the pen. Once again, keep it away from your pen. I want to show you. With a little stick, you can go around and remove the big pieces that you know are gonna be around your wick. There might be some pieces that might not stick, but that's okay. You want most of it to stick. So that's the silver part. I probably need to turn on the flash on the camera, and you can see I even cut too much, but this goes a long way. You don't need to overdo it. You don't need to put too much either. Otherwise, I don't think it will look very nice and elegant. Let me turn on the flash. Oh, I think that's much better. Yay! Now we're gonna do the same thing with the rose gold. You're gonna get a little and start sprinkling and turning.
Whoa.
And we're gonna put our hands inside and just tap, pressure all the flakes. What doesn't stick, so don't force it either. It's gonna be a little difficult to keep them away from the wick, but try as much as you can. Hope you can see.
Not supposed to be in here. Oh my.
That's the rose, the rose gold. Oh, this still smells so good. All right. So we have our rose gold ready. Cut whatever we can. Put it back. And we're gonna grab our big one. Again, we're gonna just go around the sides. Just to cover, so we're able to stick the gold. And the rest we pour it back in. So you might have a ring if you didn't put all the way to the top. Just with a stick. Just trim it. All right, so now we're gonna add the gold. So because this one is a lot deeper, my hand probably won't fit. I'm gonna have to remove the pin in order to fit my hand in it. Still have some wax there that I don't want. And we're gonna add our gold. Just go around. Just go around. Whatever area you see that it didn't go. And now with our hands, again, we're gonna tap. We're gonna tap our goal. There's some wax sticking to my fingers. Okay. You can have the pin. Tap it. Or you can just go and rub around. Hope you guys can see. And tap it.
I win.
You're gonna tap it. Don't worry, everything else is gonna be inside, so this is gonna be covered. You can add a little bit, just a little sprinkles, not much. Trust me, a little bit of this goes a long way. You can see it does go a long way.
I'm coming at you like a gingerbread man.
That's my son. All right, so you guys can see that's the goal. We can add back our pen. Yeah. Make pressure. We have our back pen. We got a gold, a rose gold, and a silver. Gonna put this over there. There you go. Put one, put the other one over there. So space. All right, so now, by now our wax is getting cool, so we're gonna warm it up a little, so we can add a second layer just to secure the flakes. So I'll be back. Let me warm up this up. Okay, so I'm back. You guys can see it was very quick. I still have part of the wax melted. I just want to warm up the wax so when I pour it, it's not creating bubbles. And this time I'm not gonna use a lot. I'm just gonna use a little bit. And I'm just gonna go around. Don't worry if it's some gold or some of the flake goes in it. But this is a way to seal the flakes. So that way when you burn your wax, your candle, when you pour the real center of the candle, the flakes won't go in the middle and drop to the top of your candle. So it will stay around the candle because that's the effect that we want. Again, you're not gonna pour a lot, you're just gonna pour enough. Just to go around. Just to go around to seal the flakes. You want those flakes to be sealed. So you can have that nice effect on your candle. Without compromising your burning. Because sometimes if you use glitter or you use this type of it can clog your wick. So that's not what you want. That's not what we want. At least that's not what I want. So same thing. Just pour. Like I say, you want to be able to seal your flakes. So once you put the wax, the last part of the center doesn't go anywhere. The flakes stay where you want them to be. That means on the outside of your pillar candle. So now that we have this done, we're gonna completely melt this now. We're gonna add more wax because now we're gonna pour the center. That will give us enough time to have the shell set, dry, or firm. So it's easy for us to pour the wax. Now, once you have it like this, you should pour your wax around 150. So that way it doesn't compromise the shell. Okay? Now let me melt the rest of this wax and get back to you. All right. Be back, guys. Okay. So I'm back. I melted the wax. I have melted already 2.5 pounds of wax, of paraffin wax. So I still have some flakes from what we did before. So I had this and I'm gonna just strain the wax. Okay, I still have a lot here. I'm gonna have to use container, cup. Got it. I'm gonna drain the rest. the rest of the flakes right here. So then I'm gonna be mixing gold with silver or silver with gold and so forth. And at the same time, this helps cool up the wax for me. So you can see everything is there. I can get rid of that. And also, like I say, when I break the wax, I break it against the floor. So sometimes dust and stuff and dirt can stick to your wax, and that's not what you want. Or should I say, that's not what I want. Alright, so the temperature of our wax now is 201. So we're gonna let it cool off again. Like I mentioned before, we're gonna wait until it goes to 150, 160, 150. So I'm gonna put the timer for 10 minutes. And come back. Oh, actually, I should put it for 5 because paraffin will cool off quickly. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. We're gonna let our wax cool. And you can see everything smooth and your flakes, your leaves are secure. Yes, it's bumpy, but don't worry, the outside of your candle won't be bumpy. It will be actually beautiful. All right, be right back. Okay, bye guys. The funniest thing is that I really have to wait 10 minutes instead of 5 minutes like I said before. So I was right the first time. But hey, it happens. I have to add a little more of fragrance oil because like I say, I'm using 3 pounds of paraffin wax. So our wax now is 164. So we're gonna start the pouring. Okay. Beautiful. We're gonna pour our next one. So I pour on the center. We're gonna fill it up to the top. I'm just gonna slide it down, slide it. Now we're gonna do with the big guy. Oh, oops, sorry. I'm gonna need to remelt this one because it was little. Give me a second. Be back with you guys. All right, guys. Let me switch this light. Oh, okay, I think that's better. Now I prepare the rest of the wax. The temperature 161, and we're gonna pour our last pillar candle. Once again, from the center. Beautiful. You might have a little bit left, and that's good, because remember, paraffin will shrink. I'm just gonna try to slice it without slide. Okay, there you go. Attaboy. Good. All right, so I'm gonna let them sit overnight, and tomorrow they will be cool, they will be set. We will see what will be the shrinkage level of the wax for the bottom, so we will top it up if it's needed. Otherwise we can use the heat guns, and if we need to use the heat gun, I will show you guys how to do that without removing the filler from the mold. Otherwise you're gonna mess it up. Okay, so I will see you guys tomorrow. Right now it's almost 9 o'clock, or already 9 o'clock, I don't know. Sorry if my videos are too long, sorry if I talk too much, but I want you to learn, and some techniques you need to not just learn visually, but also know exactly how things are done. All right, so I will be back with you tomorrow, and we will see the next part of this. Okay, love you all. Good night. Okay, good morning everyone. We're back. I'm already melting a little bit more of the wax. These are our candles right now. Last night I woke up in the middle of the night and was asking, drinking some water, and the shrinking was a little bit deeper, but I already topped it up. That's why you see kind of like the double thing. And left it, went back to sleep, and now you can see how is it that having completely oh, wake up, Isela. So I'm just gonna top it up. Where? Oh, here it is. So it's 147. Just gonna top it up a little bit just to cover to create a smooth surface. Yeah, my little more. There you go. And we're gonna let that one set. Actually, all of them set again. Probably 3 hours. That's the only thing about pillar candles. They take a long time to set, to make. That's why I don't offer them on my website. I only offer them as custom order. There you go. Beautiful. So we're gonna slide onto the side. I'm going to have my breakfast and everything. We're gonna let that cool off, and then we're gonna remove it from the molds, okay? So see you in a little while, guys. Okay, everyone, now we're back. On the time that we were waiting, I make this little pillar bowl candle using the same technique. You can see how pretty. I use all three colors, so gold, silver, and rose gold. Well, this is what we're waiting for, so we're gonna remove our pink first. I'm gonna put it upside down. It's already trying to come out. Oh, come on. I got so many pins there that they don't. Okay. Right. Okay. So we're gonna. Oh, there you go. The silver. And the gold. It's supposed to be, yeah. So what you guys think? They look very nice. Once you put your wick, do I have a wick for that one? Did I take it out? No, I did not. Okay, I'm gonna use this just for demonstration. I know this is not the wick for it. So I'm gonna have to use a regular wick. Because this might be too small. But you get the point. You have to put the wick, or if you don't have the pin, you know, you already have to make your pillar candle with your wick inside. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to wick it. So I hope you guys like it. Like how they look. I think they're beautiful, especially for the holidays. They look a very nice piece. And they smell very good too. So remember, pillar candles, when they burn, they're not supposed to, they can leak, yes, but the amount of leakage should be very minimal, and it's supposed to tunnel. That way you create an effect like a lantern effect as the flames consuming the inside of the pillar. So thank you guys for watching. If you have any questions, please comment below, and just remember to like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can reach me out on email, or you can become a member of the Next Level Candle Maker group on Facebook. I'm always posting very interesting facts and things about candle making, and answering a few questions, as well as a lot of the members are sharing a lot of nice ideas and how to, you know, reinvent your product and create new vessels for your products. I know right now there's a lot of out of stock, so you have to reinvent yourself. So just check us out. Once again, thank you again for watching. Hope you like this project, and please stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed. Bye.